I need your help to make these videos. No, I'm not talking about Patreon. I'm talking about footage. I need more of it. And specifically, I need more of it from more places.
My archive is currently about 6 terabytes, 50,000 clips that I've gathered over the years. But about half is from Montreal, the city I live in, which is by far the easiest to film. The rest is cities we've visited over the past few years, like Calgary, Miami, and Antwerp. One of my favorite things about this channel is being able to showcase Montreal, the bike infrastructure, different housing norms in North America, pedestrian spaces. I love it and plan to keep it up. But I've never wanted the channel to be just about Montreal. I've wanted for a long time to cover more places. It's good for reaching more people with these ideas, and I just find it fun to mix it up. There are 2 main challenges to covering more places. Number 1, if I've never been to a place, there are fewer things that I can comfortably talk about. I can use census data to make a video about density or commuting patterns, but I can't talk in depth and personally about the cycling and walking experience, for example. Number 2 is the point of this video, footage. I can't make a video about a place, or even really include it as a secondary example, unless I have clips of that place to use. Stock footage is great for skylines, and Google Earth works to show neighborhoods from above. But they don't capture as well other things that urbanists like to talk about: bike infrastructure, transit, road design, and so on. Google Street View works in a pinch, but is lower quality and not actually a video. What I want to do is build a crowdsourced archive of video footage from different cities around the world that I and other urbanist creators can use to cover more cities, as a main focus or as a secondary example. What am I looking for? Shots of skylines, shots of public transit, buses, trains, trams, ferries, stations too, shots of cycling and bike infrastructure, good and bad, shots of housing, high density, low density, medium density, shots of streets, from suburban arterials to pedestrian streets. Basically, I'm interested in anything an urbanist YouTube channel might cover or mention. So if you live in a city, suburb, or town that has some of these things, I'd be happy to get some footage from you. And yeah, that means I'm interested in footage of pretty much everywhere. There are some specific things on my wish list, like shots of bikes in Copenhagen and Minneapolis. But this is not just for me. I'm trying to build a bigger archive for other urbanist creators as well, so they can talk about and feature more places, and more kinds of places. It doesn't matter that much which camera you have. If you own a good DSLR or mirrorless, that's a bonus. But if not, modern phone cameras work pretty well. iPhones especially, but Androids too. The most basic kind of shot that I will often take is just to point and hold the camera at something for 6 to 10 seconds. You can also move the camera or pan to get more in the shot, but try to keep it smooth and slow like this, rather than fast like this. If you want to do longer or fancier shots like from a bike, feel free. But you don't need any fancy skills to contribute. To send the footage to me, create a folder on Google Drive. Upload all your files. 5 clips, 50 clips, whatever you want to share. If you have multiple cities to send, separate them into their own folders, but place them in the larger folder that you're sharing. Right-click on that folder and press Share. Make sure General Access is changed to anyone with the link, so that I can view the files once you send them to me. Don't forget this. It should say anyone with a link can view. It should not say only people with access can open the link. Press Copy Link to copy the link, and then go into the Google form in the description of this video. It'll ask you for that Google Drive link. It'll ask you to list the city or the cities included in the footage. It'll ask you to confirm that you took the footage or have permission to share it. It'll ask you to give permission to me and other creators to use the footage in our work. You can just share the footage with me if you want, if you have a specific reason to do that. Then give your name, real name, online name, or put anonymous if you prefer. Say whether you want to be credited, and then press Submit. That'll send a notification to my email. I should be able to copy the files within a few days. To be safe, maybe wait a week or so to delete the folder to save space on your drive. Feel free to use another file hosting service if you want to, instead of Google Drive, but make sure that you know for sure that I will have access with just the link, and that I don't need to request to view the files. If you want to send more clips later, submit a new form with either a new folder or the same folder with only new files. And that's it. I often get emails from people asking how they can help out on the channel, and I've never really had an answer. But this is one thing you can do if you want to support me and other urbanist creators to be able to cover, mention, or include more places. If this works out and I get a decent collection, I'll share it with the other creators I know. If you're an urbanist creator and you want access, and it's been more than a month or two since this video came out, send me a message on my general contact form.